pick, and right now they're looking to continue on their upward trajectory. This new roster's looking quite exciting. European mixes on both sides. And Ence, they've really got their work cut out for them. G2 looking ferocious these last couple of days. Through thick and thin, niko pushing up B. He's got the early kill and plenty of support as well. 3 players for G2 crunching this box halls, and Spinks is trying to avoid them. He's letting them go past. They go back down the ladder, and Spinks is now on a bit of a hunt. They have no idea. Silent sneak. Oh no, 2 kills right in front of him. Oh, he misses. Amanek doesn't get the frag off though in time, and now Spinks grabs a molly for the connector and covers the kit. Defuse out the window with Spinks in this position, and now with the bomb planted, a very difficult round indeed.
Man. Spanks, if you catch my, my drift. That was unreal. That late lurk is beautiful. Now, Diha has been bypassed by niko. They've crossed paths with one another.
Oh, no.
And Alu misses the chance at the trade. Diha, they didn't know about him being deep, but it's cost him 2 of his teammates' lives. And now they're pressuring Spinks as well. Diha's dead in the water. And Spinks having to try and get them off this bomb. Tap it away, needs the ace.
Whoa.
And he
commence into that A site.
Yeah, the flashes are good. Hunter is still looking to peek over the top of this smoke. Doto getting close on the left side. Little dink onto Snap. But still, it's all the kills coming up in favor of our boys on the side of Ence. Things are looking up.
Yeah, scouts only. And a free M4 to be grabbed. If they know where it is at the back of the bomb site, gotta wait for those scouts to peel away or to be killed first. I mean, this is a classic Ence map, Harry, right? Like, no matter whether it's finished territory or not, we've always seen Alu wreck face on this map. Wreak havoc, maybe. And so no surprise to see Ence coming in, straight in, gunning on that T side of their choice. The tag. Almost caught Snappy, who was 2, who might still die to the bomb. He's got to get pretty far away. Lots of low players, but they'll move into spawn in time. Snappy won't. I did feel
1v1. Well, I mean, it was a 3v1 at one point in time, right?
Yeah, you can't blame Diha though. He got 3 out of
Diha's totally fine, right? He's exempt from being bought into this.
This was a 2-on-1.
This was Doto and Snappy divided between A and B. Luckily enough, Nexa was all the way over at the A side, so this is going to waste a lot of time. This has kind of improved Snappy's odds a little bit here.
He's got a molly as well. Next, he doesn't have a smoke. He does have a Molotov of his own, could throw that in the halls, but there's just very little you can do with him to molly on the bomb. And already, as we've noted, time has disappeared as Nexa has to go on this long rotation. And at this point, what can you even do? Drop the molly late and try and stick the bomb? Sure, but he can come down the ramp or even just run through the fire and flames. Oh, the nade is good, but the time is not. That nade's close. No, he's not alone.
That's Amanek getting mopped up as a result. Snappy causing chaos on his deep sandwich position.
I'm sliding balls over on my abacus as we speak.
Oh no. Jax will at least get the trade, but it's still a huge 2-for-1 for Snappy. He's done his work. niko repositioning back to Ivy again, and they don't account for him. niko takes it back under control.
Do I slide them back now?
Yeah, that undoes the misses. niko with a big double, and he's caused some trouble to Ence. Doto out through upper into B, gives the call that this site is clear, and has now been given a timing to get very aggressive, a lot deeper than G2 are going to be ready for. On plant coming in, rotation's now beginning, but with Doto pushed up close, he can have connector on lockdown. Only man you got to worry about is niko with freedom to take this fight onto Alu at upper.
Oh, Doto's even looking into the light. You have that Mirage mid-window. He can see if anyone comes through the smoke, if the light is blocked. Big brain and great aim. He's going to find niko with the AWP after 2. Spots another double peek dropping in. Nexa gets the kill, and he's traded by Alu with no molly for the bomb. It's not a worry, but it's an open plant. Jax needs to get on it soon, and Alu might not give him the room. Peeking in from upper. Jax is on the stick, and Alu does not care. 8.
Posted up towards Old Bomb and CT. Very rough spot to be in. They're hoping that this scout on Hunter can do some damage from a range. Even then, D has come in with the wraparound. Will get cancelled out thanks to the Deeg and scout combo. With the bomb planted, a 3-on-3, Alu holding with this AWP, and no more peeks getting given to G2. This is going to be a pretty rough retake to even attempt. Half the time ticked off this bomb. If they are going to go for it, they've got to go now. And in they come. Out through Ivy, out through Khan. Nobody on that bomb yet. Time is the real enemy of G2 here. They're playing for kills. They get a couple. They bring it down just to Alu, but it's still an Ence round at the end of the day.
Even he knows it. Doesn't even have to check the bomb. No chance with that eco that you have a
It's out the front of main, and Hunter's scope is blocking his vision onto the ladder. niko opens up with a kill to Doto, and so that bomb's coming back out towards A. Diha needs to get something from this top train position. Flashed off, has to drop down. There he is, capitalizing, dropping onto Jax. Hunter trying to peek over the top of this smoke, and now they know he's there. Couple of tags flying off. Diha very, very deep in towards the bomb train. They don't know that he's this deep in, and Diha trying to deliver, but it's left to Snappy. A 1 versus 3, turned 1v2.
They are a team definitely excited to check out in Group C, but for now, Ence filing out upper, 1 by 1, falling into the site on each other's heads. That's a good nade, and it will kill Diho. It won't stop the inevitable, though. Plant is in. Snappy does his best. Can they get control of that spawn, though? Spinks is moving in, and they both, in sync, get headshots. Doesn't get much better than that. Forget the B play, guys. A is free as Ence turn round and take this site. Oh, D has jumped. That's going to be hurt. He's got to fall in. Hunter's trapped on the bomb site. Then Molly pushes him into Sphinx, but Diha dies in the meantime. Bomb coming out of Pop, and both players trapped in the connector with a smoke.
Oh, they try to go through. They have dealt with Sphinx. Alu has got his back, though, and trades that to the favor of Ence.
Oh,
for niko, a 1v2, and he might dare to give a look in. Nothing's getting presented to niko just yet. Half the time ticked off this bomb. Alu crossed back to Olaf. niko's got to be ready for a gunfight right here, right now, because up in heaven as well, they can just peek on each other's contact. The bomb, still a problem, still ticking away. niko not getting given any opportunity for kills, and he realizes now that the round is done.
Oh.
Missed shot from Alu. niko not reacting. Trying to close the gap. They all died to the bomb. For a hell of a lot here at the B site. The flash gets him off the angle. He will smoke the ramp, and they've already pushed through it. The Molly slows them down, denies the site cross right away, and Nexa is doing a good job of buying time, keeping this 5-round dream alive for G2. niko flakes back up to upper, and now even though the bomb plants come in, it's a very low HP Alu left to try and hold it off. Diha is sneaking in through the A bomb site to try and deny this, and actually it's the other way around rather. Alu is the man sneaking in through the A site, now having a wrap back through upper. They are on the bomb, they're covering the ramp, and the round is over.
And it's easy for
Did we? That was so candid.
Yeah, so candid. I even waited until the timer ended before I started. I mean,
unfortunate. Oh, look at this! Woo! Oh, the push down through Ivy, and it's Sphinx and Doto starting off another big pistol round for Ence. Ew, Sphinx is just the USP king. That's the vibe we're getting. Sure. Look at this aggro from him. Trying to get stuck in, trying to play a bit of an off angle, hiding in amongst the litter. It's Sphinx. Nexa's wrapped around through Ivy and helps take some of the pressure off. Doto is here to get the attention, get them fixated on his position. There's more where that came from, but Sphinx, he's so good with the pistols. He's so good with the pistols.
I thought they were at least going to bait them in, right? He's not going to wide swing that. Just wait for them to come to you, but no! He kills everyone. And there's more frags to be had. Nexa. 2 already, right? Don't count Nexa out. He's a bit of a feisty one as well.
Daddy Sphinx has got it all under control, swinging in it.
And Amanek is still here with the bomb as well. Flash is good. Oh, he doesn't clear the corner. He has no idea. That is unfortunate, but great recovery from G2. Now they have the B site, and they've got Ivy. Sphinx has come up Pop again on this flank, and now B's been cleared out. Snappy's got the kill. 2 players left up. This was supposed to be a B split. G2 lose all their control. For crying out loud, they've even backed out of Ivy. So Ence have everything, and then some. niko needs some of those taps we were talking about.
Yeah, more than some. niko has got to really do it all. Some heavy lifting needed here. Sphinx is available to come in on a ludicrously fast flank as well once G2 have got this information. But there is niko delivering us the first of many taps he's going to need to land with this Krieg. trying to spy even more players in towards the A site. While this is happening, Amanek is now trying to progress out of Ivy with this bomb. If the bomb is lost, if the bomb is cut loose, then this could reach an unfortunate conclusion. And now with 15 seconds, niko, while he's landed some stellar shots here to begin this round, it might be too little too late. A 1v2, the bomb not in his control, and there's that spin. Oh, here's the push. Alu with the first. They go ahead of the smoke. The nade now could follow up with some big damage as well. Doesn't need to. Snappy's already beat the man up close. There will be a bomb plant here at the very, very least, right? That's locked in thanks to Nexa again.
It's a good round then.
And so that's what you were hoping for if you're G2 there, right? You were playing around the idea of getting that bomb down. I mean, you just know he's going to. Maybe a fast A play here for G2. Throw it at Ence, see if they can handle the change in pace. And right now, it's not looking like it's testing them too much. Spinks is lighting them up. He gets cut down just shy of 30 kills in this map in what could be the last round. It's looking like it. Nexa all alone again, left in another impossible clutch, and it's proving too much to bear. They're all around him, and there he is, cancelled out. Ence, your options are open here. Tech9 even dropped to Amanek, the raid boss of this round. And in towards B they go, and Snappy has already opened up with the first. Thus far in pistols, Spinks has got 9 out of the 10 kills that Ence have in this series. Let's see if he's destined to repeat that now as this bomb makes its way into B.
Yeah, Register blocks the flash. He actually smoked the site. I don't know if that was purposeful, but he had a nade as well that went through. No kit here, despite Ence being a man up. Time is of the essence. Diha with a tap, and now they begin to move in quickly as well. Snappy's taking his time. Tech9 tagging, and it does the damage. Amanek with a double. Snappy getting hunted. Amanek swivels. Oh, he's on for the ace of his own, and he can't do it. Doto out from the apps. Ence were collapsing on G2 from every possible position. 3 from the catwalk, all tagged up. And even though Amanek finishes the job on many, it's not enoughly. And Snappy, oh, he peeks early, catching Amanek retreating, does some damage, but that may be false information. Still 3 players here at B. Jack's entry's quick. He's traded Snappy with a missed Eeg shot. And now Alu at the back of the site, dropping the bomb. Not ready in time for the second. The gun was not prepared. The bolt pulled back, but too late. Bomb picked up. Diha in a clutch. But again, no kit. Surely this one is past the port of call. He's going to give it a go, knowing it's eco next round anyway. And even if he wants to grab the AWP and scarper out of this round, that would be an idea. Flashes in.
If he's able to get a handle on this short play, they've slipped by. G2 moving in through short in towards the B side. Spinks is bested right away, and Snappy doing what he can to respond, but is only good for one. The Orbs have removed him from the round. Alu, let's get it. The milkman is in, and he's taking a peek into this B site. Hop across for Alu, and now scoped up. The flick misses. And in this round for Ence, well, they just had to let it slip by the wayside. There's no use crying over spilled milk. Diha get a little more raunchy as this second half begins. We got a nade into the apartments. Amanek doing some damage with the utility, and Hunter taps down the first man in. Amanek trading places with Ence. Oh, it's a weird kind of Freaky Friday inside of the B site. A stray bullet through the smoke puts him on high alert, but he's still denied the bomb plant. Flushed out by Snappy, and now into a 3-on-3. Nexa has crept out through the market. Knocking on the door, and Spinks is home, caught out, but Alu at bench is good for the first. Snappy, in the blink of an eye, is left in this clutch. A 1v2 on the plate, and a very tall order indeed. He knows that both players are in the market, takes the fight to niko, but out the hard way. Flash over the top, Hunter dodges it, and he even gets a spray off. 2 kills, Flash is good, getting hounded down by Hunter, and he's grabbed himself an AWP as well to flick for a little bit more. Maybe an ace for Hunter. Go on!
Maybe an ace, but not today. Test it. Amanek, oh, they're out B. He knows it. He hears the steps, and he hits a flick as well. Doto down. niko helps out, and the bomb is loose as well. It's all about kills. Forget the plant, and they can't get any of them. Hunter, oh, it's brutal.
Leaves B, sets up on short to alleviate some of this pressure from Connector. And so these players in the A site are able to dictate a lot of their attention just inward, in towards A. niko's onto a double, and now it becomes very apparent what is happening in this round. The A play is in for Ence. niko's repositioned into CT, and he's scoped up with this AWP. The bomb is still at ramp on the back of Diha, having to move in late. Jax will get caught and connected. That Molotov forces the fight out of Doto, but he wins it. And now Hunter, who embarked on this B apartments flank all that time ago, has got to come in huge as he's thrown into a 1v3, arriving late from Palace. And with time for Ence to have to consider this position, there is no better time to strike than right now for Hunter. And out he goes, but not being given anything. Tucked in behind triple is Doto, but Hunter can't see him.
Wait for the bomb, maybe.
No way he gets away with a ninja.
If they don't
surely.
check it, if they leave, maybe, just maybe, but he takes a shot while he's got it. Oh, Hunter's got two.
Oh, no.
Bomb. Flash as well. He's on the stick. Snappy needs to stroke after that one. They may win the round, but such casualties leave them with pistols and MAC-10s. Doto's dead after one. Amanek again anchoring B like a beast, and he's done it all. He might just be here to close out this second map of the series. Oh, swiveling around the site. Spinks gets him, but Jax drops the bomb. Spinks trays, trying to keep this one going, but this AWP is already trained in on his angle. He's going to have to jump across. niko will have to miss his shot if Spinks wants any chance, and that will not happen today.
Obvious maps, haven't you?
Yes.
Because if I do catch you missing it, you'll be hearing from my lawyers personally.
Yeah, it's Group B.
I got to get them first, but nice. Here's a little A-stack, Hugo. Sorry, didn't want to cut you off there. You're trying to talk about the game, and that's what's really important. Hunter up close to the hut, and Amanek back in the site. This A-crunch could get messy.
Yeah, Hunter, USP in this position could get hard to hit these headshots, and Spinks will eliminate him first. Bomb drop. Amanek at the back of the site has to get a reload off. Two Heaven players helping out, and Amanek falls eventually. niko alone doesn't check, and Doto closes the pistol. 3 for Spinks.
Fast A play in the bonus round. I like this decision. They charge in with the SMGs, just trying to have the pace be the difference maker. Now Amanek has just alleviated a lot of pressure by buying time with 2 big kills, holding down this bomb site. The A play has all the momentum removed. These players that were originally throwing nades, trying to set up the guys in the site, now arriving far too late into a site that is stacked by G2. Amanek really is the key to victory there for G2, right? The fact that he stays alive with the double gives Nexa a berth out through main to come in and get a kill of his own. And at that point, you know, you've bought room for your Heaven players, your main players to all get involved and help out inside of A. Becomes a very, very rough spot for Ence to try and dig themselves out of.
The jiggle there is actually his undoing. If he swings that, niko wasn't looking, but he sees the arm of Doto and then flicks back, hits the tag. And niko even falls into the A side to try and cover the bomb, make sure there's no way of getting back in for Doto. And he's getting collapsed upon right now from main, from spawn, with his back turned. As soon as he kills Jax, Next can trade this, you'd think, but nade out, and there it is. Yeah.
Oh, Diha's running as well, making noise. So niko is aware and just swings him now into ramp. It was a fake to the A bomb site, but Jax is still good for that first kill. While niko has rotated in, he doesn't want to throw away this man advantage. He'll just play to keep control of Heaven and Hell. Next has already rotated down into B, as has Hunter. So 2 here for G2. The decon door getting swung. They hear players dropping in through the vents as well. Even getting that bomb down is a very risky kind of situation for Ence. They will get it planted. The door is swung, and Hunter doubles down. It's all left onto Alu at ramp.
For the flank. So it's like G2 knew what was going on, and, well, Ence kind of fed their way into it. Ooh, niko crossing with a couple of taps. They will only get tags. Alu hits a shot onto Nexa, and Ence, they take Yard by storm, forcing their way into Garage. 2 kills, and all the control in the world.
Yeah, and at this point, G2, they're taking a gamble, right? They know that a round like this is won or lost by the risks you take. And so they decide to triple stack heavy down into B. Look at Ence, they're not even budging. They've got a player in garage, they've got outside control, they're holding for lobby aggression, and they're just waiting, anticipating that G2 are going to make a move to try and thin out some of these numbers. Alu should be the man that locks this entire round in, right? He's going up into Heaven. He's going to get the information that the A site is clear. And once that happens, you know, the nature of this gamble from G2 is just that if it does go A, they save, right? And if it goes B, they've got a chance. They've got 3 players there. With the smokes raining in, with Alu in Heaven, it will be this A play to Just the save call for the G2 squad, or at least the surviving members of it.
Yeah, very methodical. No way back in with the molly in the vents, and Alu even drops some from heaven on the site. Now, they made the call to save. Will they be allowed it? Will they get away with it? It's not like Ence have the money to justify chasing, but could they run into G2 in this post plant? Dropping vent is a surefire way to do so, and I'm sure they know. Oh. But not interested, and rightly so. If you're Ence, you're focused on your own money, you're not thinking about G2s, you're just trying to build. And Doto's got a gun as well, grabbed from niko. Yeah, that's the danger of the secret cross, right? Even if you have the best...
Close right off the bat in that second half. Outside smoke's going in immediately. niko crossing behind them, getting set up with this orb. The flashes leave him blind, and so he's now forced to reposition, but spammed to death by Diha. That is a big opening kill to find. You catch niko on his aggression, and you've taken a big scalp out of the round for G2. Spinks is down B. He dropped the vent again, and Nexa is not aware of this. First man to rotate in, he's holding Decon, and Diha is not prepared for someone to uproot his existence at this B-bomb site. Now, Nexa is a little bit weirded out by this. That felt a little too easy. Spinks could still look to trade this kill, but instead he's waiting in the control room down on B. This is giving Nexa room to potentially re-aggress up secret and catch this timing on Ence pushing into heaven and hell. He could uproot this round. Nexa, what's the timing going to be like? That's the big question here. Watching from heaven is Hunter. He's got this on lockdown. And now Nexa arrives, misses the timing onto Alu, but Hunter is still posted up, still holding on to this position. Alu's been able to get the bomb at least, and now sets his sight back towards the B side of the map, where Spinks is still lying in wait.
Amazing awareness from Hunter. He missed both awful timings. He peeked hell as they came around the corner, and then as he goes up the ladder, they walk below him. He checks again outside, he sees nothing, and still he's scared of hell. He had no reason to be, but found both kills into that B bomb site, which is where Ence were trying to get themselves from ramp. And now Alu has planted, getting up on top of the rafters as well. Quick flicks required. He sees both players. Spinks, who's been here all round long, and finally needs to make this one happen. They line up, but Hunter's too quick. So Ence panic, and it will cost them a round. An important one at that. They're going to try and bounce back with a force. Double ramp setup, Alu with a scout getting tagged. They're going to push on this fade. Amanek's holding, and he is joined by two more. Oh, they reset. Good idea. Was about to all explode into ramp, and it could have gone very badly for Ence. Instead, this double setup could be dangerous. Instead, Snappy baiting for Diho, who is not checked, but he only gets one, and Jax follows up with a key entry, kills Alu. Oh no, Spinks rather, missing everything. It's not a USP, or he may have hit the headshots. Snappy gets one. Doto's down B already. The shox.
Oh yeah, the Deagle good for one up close. He's trying to reach the AK, but he can't quite get his hands on it. Still, Spinks has got it into the 1v1. Trade onto niko, leaves him now just with Hunter from the Kovac clan to try and upset. Swings the doors again and now pushes through. Bit of a mind game here between Hunter and Spinks. Oh, he gives up the angle and starts to rotate away, believing that this is coming back in towards this A site. Hunter looped all the way through the vent, is now going up as well. Spinks, he's behind you. Hunter sneaking on in through the heavens, but he's got to focus on getting the bomb down. Nasty surprise. And there's no time for the plant by just staying alive. Spinks has done it. He's won the lead.
And Alu finally sees what he's waiting for. A couple of T's walking their way. Flashed off though. Can they get into main with that timing? They're going to give it a go. Alu, oh, the molly comes in, the call is made. He at least communicates it. He can't stop it, but Doto can with a couple of headshots. Any more? Where that came from, Doto doing it all, and he's being spammed by the creep, but it won't make a damn difference as niko is trapped in a 1-on-4.
Oh, the nade adding insult to injury. Doto. Good round to not have one in though. And this this Org ramp is good for the opener. They spill past into hell, but D has already posted up and got it under lock and key. Any more for Diha? Swinging on out, has given an AK over. That's something at least for G2 to work with. They do have armor on Nexa and niko as well, so they have armor on everyone that's left alive. They can juggle this gun around and try to put it to good use. Bombs sat in hell, maybe looking to get in, or heaven rather, actually. Maybe looking to get into this A bomb site once his two teammates have sold the B fake. But this all hinges on Doto.
Oh, no.
Little trickster Doto, not sniffing out the bomb ahead of time. Will he check the close angle? He will, and there's the bomb now dropped. The B fake, even though it's found a kill, now needs to go back and get that bomb from the clutches of Ence, which is a pretty rough spot to be in. Right, I don't think you could have picked a worse place to lose this bomb.
Yeah, imagine if it fell down the ladder. That was very close to happening. Nexa could have grabbed it and scarped it away, but Doto's now got dominion over the package. This angle's so hard to deal with as well. He's tucked in, very open to A side, but no one's there to stop him. Only one player can play heaven. Alu can't get boosted. He's sat hut roof. Oh, Doto falls off. He gives up the package, but there's no time. 15 seconds, they got to grab it. They have to plant A if they want to win the round, and he's there to stop it. Flash high, and yeah, it's done. There's nothing Nexa can do. They have to feed him, and they won't. They peek. That could be humiliating for G2. This should be their freest round yet. Oh, on top of red, Diha catches Hunter falling into main, and now outside players that Diha's going to try and deal with as well. Can he get another? No. Almost finishes the spray onto Jax. And Ence, I mean, this is the round where you just kind of let yourself off the leash, start to play aggro. And so they're doing so towards the door. Doto looking for a pick. Snappy. Oh, that's a dirty D, dropping the bomb. Will this flank come in through the lobby? It's a great time for it. Spinks is pushed in. Amanek is now on his own, on an island, turning back into the FAMAS, but a great kill from him. Doto can now try and keep this position alive with the bomb trapped. If it goes out through ramp, there's almost nothing Ence can do. So Alu wants to go and look at it, but he's got so much work to do outside right now. Instead, this flank isn't coming through, and Amanek is waiting for Alu to make the mistake.
Oh, Alu, don't. Yeah, that was all looking a little too good to be true for Alu. The old saying is, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I would have loved to see Doto and Spinks push door together. They were set up, like they could have won this round off of trading Spinks' death. If Doto re-peaks, kills Alu, oh no, sorry, kills Amanek, they have the bomb and everyone else is outside. That would have been a great position for Ence, but they decide against it. Still winnable, but Doto's got to do it on his own. There's niko gone, heaven drop, one more wide up in the rafters. Jax is great, again, great ground. Wallbang for Doto, didn't matter last time, but this time it does some damage. Jax is still the unknown quantity here. And so Amanek needs to stay alive. Ence with no kit. They've got to go soon.
Yeah, both these players are so low for G2. If only Ence knew this. Might be a little more gung-ho in the entries. There's the first, but Jax now needs to win this entire round, and they've set him up perfectly to do exactly that. Jax with the tap.
Bomb site, watch out because here come G2.
Oh, yeah, this information is huge. That utility's now going in. They're more than ready for it on the side of Ence. They've just got to hold the line. It's easier said than done, but Diha and Spinks are making it happen. One survivor is Jax out in the open, and now it's only Nexa. 1v5 to try to deny the victory. It's not looking good, but it is looking like an Ence series after all. Nexa clutching at straws, hoping that anything is given to him. And it doesn't happen. Diha locking in the victory. Ence, they take down G2 2-1. And on Nuke on that CT side.